Hello, this is Claudia Orengo from heartmade.es, and in this video I want to explain you how I compared Flodesk with Convertkit and what are my final conclusions. So I want to do this video in a one versus the other way, but I don't want you to wait until the end to know the results. So basically I decided to continue with Convertkit because Flodesk is lacking some of the most important things I use when I use my email marketing tools. So my hope is that Flodesk ends up adding those tools and I can switch to them because I really loved the platform and many of the things they offer. Now I'm gonna go in depth explaining which are those things, which are the ones that I like, which are the ones that I'm lacking, and with that, it may help you decide if you want to switch to Flodesk or not. Because what I need, it's probably not the same as other people will need. So let's get started. This is the Flodesk platform. This is how it looks when you have sent some emails. These are emails that I designed and I sent from their platform. And here comes one of the first things I really love, which is how easy it is to navigate, how beautiful that platform is. I can really tell they care about design and they want to make things beautiful, and I appreciate this a lot. So this is the first thing I loved about Flodesk, that it's minimal, it's simple, it's useful, and it's, pretty. The other thing that I really love about Flodesk is that they have templates and options to customize your email design to a way that really fits your branding. So let me show you some examples. I think this was the first one I designed, and as you can see, the fonts, they really don't show as well as I wished. In the preview, it was saying it was my branding font, which is Futura. It's the one you see here on my website. And I could see Futura depending on which browser I was using. Like if I was using the mail app on my computer, it was different than if I was opening the email on Gmail. So that was a little bit, I had to deal with that and learn through the process. But what I want to mainly show you is I was able to upload my another branding font, which is the complementary font that I use here. I could do these, combinations, which you have an image that has like a washi tape and then some text. I really love all the possibilities and how pretty these looked. Now, the next designs I created were way better, and I want to show you this one, which I really loved, because you were able to, like that, big fonts and titles here, and then I was able to design the testimonials in a super nice way. Like, this is the question, this is the answer with my illustration, and then my font, my branding colors. So all of these possibilities, I think, make the design of the email much fun to open, to read, and I was really interested on being able to use Flodesk for everything, because if you go to Convertkit, and I'm going to show it now, you'll see that it's very limited in terms of design. So here we are in Convertkit. As you can see, just with the menu and how things are looking here, they did some changes over the last years, but they still don't have the best design interface. So again, Flodesk to me was way better. But now it's been, I think, a couple of weeks that Convertkit released this feature in which you can have an image and a text here. And this has not been available for many years. But still, you cannot customize it a lot. You can add the image, you can add a URL for the image, you can decide how you want the padding, the space from here to B. You can change these, the column ratio, but then in terms of colors, you only have like these 3 options, and then you have the border option. So it's quite limited. Things that I really like from Convertkit and I couldn't find on Flodesk, and these are the reasons why I finally decided it was not worth it for me to move, are how practical the interactions from somebody through your email become thanks to Convertkit. For example, if this is a button and I'm linking to a page that says, so imagine this button says, click here if you are not interested on this, okay? Which I think it's very important to add to emails when you are doing like a launch or a promotion and you are sending lots of emails. So if you are sending a lot of emails about a specific launch that you are doing, but you sell different things too, you want to have that possibility for people to click and say, hey, I'm not interested about this, but I want to continue on your list. So imagine this is this text, and then when they click, I can link them to a page in my website, which is this one. Let me show you. You see, it says, thanks for letting me know. I'll stop sending you emails about that. So it's a general page like that. I don't have to create one for each topic. And then what I can do is click here, tag subscribers who click this link. And then I can create a tag that says not interested in whatever. And I can choose what's the topic I'm promoting. So if they say they are not interested in watercolors, I'm then able to automatically take them out from future emails. So this was something that Flodesk didn't allow me to do. You could manually say, okay, if they click here, then manually select the people who clicked and add them to a segment, which is how they call the tags. And basically it's like a group of people who are not interested in whatever you decide, but you have to manually do that. So imagine, like, now I have 3,000 subscribers, but what happens if somebody has 30,000 or 300,000? They cannot manually be logging in every hour or every day to move people around. So I thought that was something very important, and I really use this, and I hope Flodesk add it in the future. Another thing that I find very useful from Convertkit and Flodesk don't have is that I can design like a template like you see here. It's quite basic because they don't allow me to do a lot of things, but still I can quickly create all the emails with the same aesthetic. In Flodesk, they offer you a lot of templates, and I guess you can copy and paste from one to the other, but yeah, I find like this feature of creating your own template and making it the default template quite handy from Convertkit. Then all you see here, it's part of the template, right? So these, I don't have to add it to every email I send. These are links that I want to be sharing for a while, and when I want to change anything like this, that it's gonna be only on April, when the summit ends, I can go to the template, edit this out, and it will apply to all the other emails. Also here I can customize the text that I want for the unsubscribe, and on Flodesk they have a few options which are very nice texts, but you cannot edit them. Like you can choose between 4 or 5, and that's all. And then another thing that I use a lot from Convertkit is when I click a snippet option, I can create a part, like let's say I'm using a lot a text in some emails, but not in all of them. So it's not going to be part of the template, but when I need that text, instead of having to go copy and paste it again to this email, I can come here, create a snippet, and decide I want to add this text. For example, this invitation to my Facebook group of students, it looks like this, but if we preview it, that's what shows all this text and image. So this is part of the snippet, And the snippet has a code that says if somebody has the tag student, it means they are a student of any of my classes, and they get invited to this Facebook group, which is only for students. If they don't have the tag, they will not see anything. And all these options, I think they are super important to make the customer experience much better and our lives much easier. So that's not an option yet on Flodesk. Again, I'm hoping they add these things. But coming back to Flodesk, I want to show you another thing that I loved. Well, I cannot show you, but basically it's the price. So the difference between Flodesk and Convertkit is that Flodesk it's always the same price. Let's see if we can find Flodesk pricing. Yeah, so it's always $38 per month, and I got a deal that was half the price, and I can share with you a link in which you'll have half the price too for the first year. So make sure you click the link on the description and you will have 50% off. I really recommend Flodesk if you don't want to, pay more for each subscriber you have. On Convertkit, you have let me show you Convertkit pricing. The price will change depending on how many subscribers you have. So up until 300, you can have the free plan, which doesn't include everything, or start at 9 or 25, depending on whatever you need. Then if you keep growing your subscribers list, it keeps increasing the price. And I think it's crazy to pay that much for, I don't know, I mean, I don't think I'll ever arrive to these numbers, but anyway, I would hope that the price stopped at one point. Like, I don't want eventually to be paying $500 each month for my list of subscribers or more. So Flodesk, I really recommend you to check it out if you don't need all these extra features that I'm using. There is another one that I'm going to comment in a minute, but basically to summarize why you would find Flodesk better for you, I think it would be if you don't have a lot of variation in your products or the topics that you're talking about. In my case, I have lots of online trainings, but I also have digital products, and I do group programs, and I talk from technical design tutorials to marketing tips to offering my services. So because I have such a variety of topics, I really need to offer the possibility to people to tell me, hey, I'm not interested in that, please don't send me more emails, but I want to continue on your list. So this is something very, very important for me. But if you, let's say, have an e-commerce store, you always sell the same, or you are an artist and you only promote your art, your topic will always be around that, will be very specific. You will not have to offer them the option to opt out as often as I do. So if you have that type of business, I think Flodesk is perfect for you. Also, it's perfect for those who are creatives like me, who love to have things, following your branding aesthetic, and for those who want to pay always the same price instead of increasing it depending on how many subscribers you have. Then lastly, the other thing that made me realize I could not continue using Flodesk is that I used Thrivecart for most of my payments. I'm not going to say all of them, but most of them. And Thrivecart, let me show you. If you don't know how it works, you basically create products, like services, products, whatever you want. You put them a price, it creates like a checkout page for you, and you can take payments through Stripe, PayPal, and I think a few others like GPay and all of those that I never use, but some people do. Then Thrivecart, I really love it because I can have all the things here. I can have affiliates who promote my products, and I pay them a commission for those. I like that I can copy and paste the settings from one product to the other. I can offer recurring payments or payment plans or one-time payments, and it makes my life so easy. It doesn't take extra commissions, so I only pay the commissions from PayPal and Stripe, but I don't pay extra to Thrivecart because I paid once for the platform and that's all. If you want to get Thrivecart, I'm gonna leave you my affiliate link also on the description. And if you get it through my link, I'm gonna offer you a 1 hour private call with me to help you set it up. You'll see how easy it is once I explain you, and that will help you get started super quickly. So yeah, if you want to try Thrivecart, it's an investment, but it's totally worth it. And now they launched this new feature which is called Learn, in which you can host classes, and I think like lots of content here, so you can have it all in one place. I'm not using it at its fullest yet, but I really recommend it if you are planning to sell lots of digital products and even online trainings. You can, as you see, you can create coupons. You can make the coupons expire at some point. These coupons can be based on a percentage, a specific number discount. You can offer a free, like 100% discount, and then they can see the original price and how it's discounted. You can also add upsells and even funnels. So it's really robust, and I love using Thrivecart. So the thing is that whatever, let me show you. I think this one, it's gonna be a good example. So this is the inside of the product, and then when I go to behavior, here I can integrate Thrivecart with Convertkit and say, when somebody purchases this product, add the tag purchase clip art to Convertkit. Also add this new subscriber tag, and if they also get the bump offer, the extra upsell that I'm offering them, add this tag to them. What this does is automatically adds this tag to the person depending on the action they took, and then on Convertkit I can create an automation and say every time somebody gets, let's go to the clip art to show you the exact example. Well, imagine it's this one. I have so many automations, but this is about clip art. So in this automation, when somebody gets this purchase clip art tag, it automatically triggers to tag them as a student, and this will show in future emails that snippet I show you about my Facebook group, but it also automatically sends them this series of emails, which if I click, I can show you, gives them access to the course. You see the snippet here inviting them to my Facebook student groups, and then 7 days after I ask them for feedback, how is it going, etc. This is all automated, and I cannot do this with Flodesk. First, because it doesn't integrate with Thrivecart, and second, because their workflows, that's how they call it, the automations, their workflows can only start if somebody is added to a segment. You see, this is the only option they give you to start a workflow. And if I have to manually add them to a segment, then it's not automatic. So that was the point when I realized, okay, maybe I can use Zapier, which is a tool that connects different tools. But I really checked the integrations and the cost of it, and I even think, I can't remember right now, but I think I even couldn't find the exact steps I needed. So I had to let it go for now, stop my Flodesk subscription, continue with Convertkit, which, as I said, it's not perfect for me because there are a few things I don't like, and especially lately I've had a few issues with them, and the customer support wasn't great. It was not horrible, but it wasn't the best because it took like days to finish a conversation, and some of the times they even did not help me. But anyway, it's making my life much easier for now. I can have things automated, and for now it's much worth it for me to continue with Convertkit than limiting my options with Flodesk just because I like the design and the price. Okay, so I hope this helped you. I'm gonna leave you the links to everything down in the description. The discount to get 50% off on Flodesk if you decide to use that tool. I'm gonna give you also the link to Convertkit and the link to Thrivecart, and if you use that one, remember you have the bonus from me to hop on a private one-to-one call with me, and during 1 hour I'll guide you to set up your Thrivecart account. Then finally, if you are at the beginning of your email marketing stage, you're planning, you're thinking how to get started, you need help with that, I have a training on Creative Fabrica all about getting started creating your email newsletter. So I'm gonna also add that link on the description, and you'll have access to it. You'll be able to watch all the training, download the workbook, and follow the steps to create your email newsletter. All right, as always, please let me know if that was useful. Use the comments here on YouTube. Give a like to the video if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to get in touch with me. Hope you have a nice day.